just a friendly disclaimer. We're not a medical advice. We do not subscribe to medical advice. We are sharing information to enhance your life, to enhance your mental health. And again, this is just a friendly disclaimer. Anything concerning our videos is not intended for a medical professional. It does not replace our any medical professional advice. Please seek your medical professional team for anything concerning your mental health, physical health. Again, we are here for you. But it's just a friendly disclaimer. Hey, this is the Pit Stop. Welcome to the Pit Stop tonight. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are, whoever you are. This is the Pit Stop, our sub show of the Just Stop It show. And it's Wednesday. We made it. And listen, we got a lot to say today. We got a lot more than chiming in today. It's the new month of June. And just think, from last month at this time until this month at this time, a lot has happened. A lot of great things have happened. And at the same time, we are still maintaining our good mental health. And we are here for you. We are the go-to for good mental health support and more. And we are expanding our horizons, helping you to advocate for good mental health. And before we move forward, we've got our host. I am the Grand Queen, the host and CEO producer of the Just Stop It and the Pit Stop. And I got our very own, the opulent one, Shannon Grace Chappelle, our other hotspot host of this show in the house.
How are you?
Hey, Shannon. I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
Hey. Yes, now. So we are just glad to be here. Listen, so much happens in the course of a week, let alone a day. But you know what? That's okay. We have some stories to share. We have some new footprints to make, and meeting others who are also putting it down. That makes a huge difference in our life, because we are the salt of the earth and we season each other's lives. And sometimes the season is different, because in my mind, my parents just said, listen, if it ain't got no season, I don't know. Don't even talk to me.
Yep.
Hi. So here we are in a new season, almost summer. And we also, hold on, speaking of summer, this is the apple that doesn't fall far from the tree. Our Trayvon Wiz, the nature guy, our media producer.
Hey,
yes. Hey, Trey.
I don't want to be jumping on here with my microphone sounding all crazy, so I'm going to jump back off of here.
It's all right. It's all right.
What's up?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Just don't forget one thing. Don't forget a disclaimer when you roll out as y'all talking. Just don't forget to throw it out there for the one time.
I'm getting right to it
for you. Yes, of
getting
course.
right
no
to it. Absolutely.
No
Thank
problem.
you, Trey. That's our media producer, always having us on point and pointing in the right direction. And as he just said, friendly disclaimer, let's just share this friendly disclaimer with you. Our information in our videos is not intended nor implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. All of our content, including graphics, images, information contained in our videos and recordings, is for general purposes only and cannot and will not ever replace consultation with your own doctor and health professionals. So always seek medical advice, always seek professional. There's so many different platforms of support in the mental health sector. Seek everything that will help you to continue to be the phenomenal you. And we are here for you. So yeah, here we are, Shannon. We got listen, we got the birthday girl. She's one of the birthday girls in the house. Shannon Grace Chappelle, the opulent one. Her birthday is Friday.
Friday.
Absolutely, Friday. So she's kicking it off for the birthday babies in the month of June.
Yes.
And we want to give a shout out to we call her, I call her our Pastor Mama Hawkins. It's her birthday month as well. It passed. However, it's still party on. You can't ever not celebrate a rite of passage like a birthday.
Yes.
That's ongoing. And like Christmas and stuff like that, the birthday is ongoing because changes be happening in your life, and you must always celebrate you. And we celebrate you, Shannon. We celebrate you, Pastor Mama Hawkins, who is my grandbaby's grandmother. And she's like a mother to me. Yes, we love her so much. She's one of the matriarchs of the family. We love her so much. And it wasn't for her starting it up, my grandbaby wouldn't be here today. So she put down an amazing footprints of love, and here we are today. And Livy, right?
One more,
Livy. One more. Our princess Livy, her birthday is coming up on the 21st.
June 21st.
June 21st. Our princess Livy, that other apple that doesn't fall far from the tree, Trayvon's sister, and he's a big bro to Princess Livy, and of course our amazing queen Shannon Grace Chappelle is her mom, and we are all on an amazing journey with her, and we just look forward to more and celebrating with our princess Livy. And just tell her we love you, Livy, and we want her to come on here and share her thoughts too, on some of the things we need to talk about. Some of the things that are gone unsaid, unnoticed, or maybe it's out there and we need to talk about it. What's happening among the youth culture. There's a lot going on in the youth culture, and we can talk about it. We can get to it, get with it, get through it for sure. Right?
Thank you.
So so our chef Alva, she put it out there on a couple of weeks ago. This is a hot topic. It's sensitive too, So this is an eyebrow raiser. This is I have to say, this is how you say, maybe for some a swipe to the left, but go back to it. This is it's fun, it's intense, it's thought provoking. It provokes laughter and conversation. So we've been talking about this for a couple of weeks. Brought to you by none other than Chef Alva. And she asked me the question: do you think you're smarter than your mother? And that part, I've heard giggles. We presented this to so many people. I've heard giggles. I heard the room bellowed with laughter when I was with a phenomenal group of young guys and young women on Monday night, and by an invitation by Ben. I want to give a shout out to Ben of Tavern Community Co-working Space in Manhattan. He is a CEO, young CEO, and he put together this co-working space for podcasters, and free. And we met some amazing young men and women. And so we were in the group talking, and we were sharing our products. We were sharing, the different things about mental health. We were sharing our experiences, our stories, how we got from one place, how we reached from one place to where we are now. And moving forward. However, when I asked the question, Shannon, I got to tell you, laughter just went everywhere. Everywhere. It was just infectious laughter. And at the same time, like I said, eyebrows, side eyes was coming and going, and some was like, ear hustling. They wanted to get on conversation, but they was already in another conversation. So anyway, some said, many of them said, and most of them were men. Most of them were men. Me and another young woman named Sam. Sam, if you're out there, I love you, baby. Thank you. I'm glad we met up. And another young man named Eddie Layfield of the Marvel of Horror podcast. And he is a comedian, and he's hilarious. And I'm gonna share his information with you guys. If you want to laugh and get through your mental health process, listen, he's the go-to. And he does a comic piece called The Clam, Nephirus Beginnings, and he's hilarious. And he brings in like a bunch of classic characters with it. But I mean, like, the slapstick is amazing, and it gives you thought. It makes you think. But anyway, we were all talking about it, and we were like, okay, maybe I am. And then the CEO, he was like, well, technically, it's about the foundations that were laid. It's about where we came from and where we're going, and as far as who we are across generations and thought and decision making, how we make decisions across generations and more. It was a lot that's to be said about that particular topic. So anyway, our comic, I call him our comic, Eddie Layfield, he said, well, let me ask you this. Are you smarter than your father? I was like, oh no.
Here we go.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Eddie was like, well, are you smarter than your father? And he gave his piece on it. He spoke his piece. Now, mind you, not even thinking about June is the month of men's mental health. This is men's mental health awareness month. It's also Juneteenth, the emancipation, the celebration of Black freedom. I have to say, it's our Juneteenth symbolizes our Black 4th of July. I'm just saying history. So, but I just said all of that came together like, oh my God, how we make these decisions is based upon the platform that we've come from, the new platforms that we're forming, the new footprints, the new history that we're making, but technically I got to share Alva. I told her at the beginning, you know me, I always got to answer. Or something. I said, well, yeah, I thought I was smarter than my mama. And she said, really? And I told her why, because a lot of stuff I felt like my mom didn't tell me, seniors in them and my family, everything was, so many things was kept a secret. She was like, well, hold on now. How about that foundational? She said, how about that foundation that was laid? She said, nobody could lay a foundation like that before you come and you be as smart, because they have the experience. They lay their foundation for you to become greater. And then your greatness lays the foundation for the next generation to become greater, and so forth and so on. Listen, I hurry up and got understanding on that one. I was like, got it. You know how you say, Shannon, the messenger and the messenger. Everybody get it. Everybody get to it. Get blessed. Yes, Shannon, that thing dropped. And Albert, if you're listening, we love you here. And we thank you for dropping this nugget on us, because I tell you, it is on the lips of so many people. And a lot of men are responding to it because, they are the care, not just the caregivers, they are the protectors. They are the protectors in most societies. For some, that is a long gone tradition. I'm just saying, but that's how it started. But a lot of men are really saying, listen, these things aren't asked of us, but we know it. We've lived through it. We have the answer, but they want to talk about things like that. They want to talk about it. And it is attached to good mental health. It is attached to advocating for mental health, being able to live and have a better life, and responding to such things as, am I smarter, or do I need to do some of the things like my mom did? Do I need to do some of the things like my dad did? What was bad about it? What was good about it? The pros and cons. What you say, opulent one?
That's a question, like you said, that's an eyebrow raiser right here. You want to say the right things. You don't want to be offensive, but you want to be truthful at the same time. And it pretty much goes with what Alva has said, and a little bit of what the gentleman that you mentioned has said. Am I smarter? No, not necessarily. I might be more advanced because, like you said, she had her understanding and upbringing and stuff for that era and that time.
Absolutely.
But, you build on the previous generation is a little better.
Exactly.
That doesn't make any, that doesn't say anything about anyone's intelligence. And, you gotta, I like to break words down. Smarter. You gotta look up the word. What does smart mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
So, no, exactly. There's some things that I know by being a little bit more advanced.
Right. Exactly.
But we always have to look back on the foundation that, like you said, that has been laid before us. Now, it wasn't always, you had to do, work with what you had and for the understanding that you had for the era and what was going on around you. But that's with like anything, though.
Exactly.
Let's just say the advancement of a medicine, a procedure that you may have now was horrific back then, 50s, 60s, some odd years ago, or it wasn't existing at all.
Exactly.
Let's just say like a woman having a C-section, having an issue during pregnancy, for example.
Yeah. Yeah.
And pretty much now they would just monitor and they know what they're looking for, and they would maybe possibly, deal with the possibility of having giving her a C-section if need be.
Advanced,
You go back than that. Some of the most common things we had, we died from because we did not know.
Truth and fact, we didn't know.
So you see how it gets better and better and better and better, and I think that's probably if that makes sense. That's probably how I think about it.
It's perfect.
You gotta refer back. I think even doctors may have to refer back to what went on previous to understand what's going on right now. So
forward, exactly.
We all teach each other something.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And I will also say that she has an understanding of things probably that I'm just now learning at my age now.
Right. Just getting to it.
Getting to it. But then look, Libby's the next generation. She knows things that I could not even, put a finger on.
True.
So I wouldn't necessarily say smarter. I would
advanced.
answer that question with we're more advanced. We're
more modern. Advanced.
We're more open now. We're more open.
Yes.
To the possibility of things. We're more adaptable to change. As it gets the generations come along.
Exactly.
Of what was acceptable, what you did, and what you didn't do.
Exactly.
But it's crazy though. We always can take a little bit from each generation. Somebody understood something that the generation upcoming did not understand.
Exactly.
And we also have to respect that. Not saying that it was necessarily right in your eyes.
Right.
But there was, you look at it and it's like, okay, certain things I can give examples, but I can't give it here.
Well, before you do that, can you read the comments? Can you read the comments? A couple of comments there.
Let's see. I may be able to. I'm not sure, but nothing has come
exactly.
Up yet.
Okay, Trey. Thank you, Trey.
Okay, let's see. I'm not really able to read, so
All right, let me see if I can. Hold on, let me just see. Oh, this is from Queen Margaret. This is from Queen Margaret. This is Queen Margaret. Yeah, she says she missed the She says she missed the show. She said if she missed the show, okay. If I missed the show, she said she get upset. She gets upset when the phone is off on Sunday now. So Libby, Shannon,
my cousin Tyvon,
yeah. All right, son. Tomorrow. This is okay because the birthday.
Yeah,
this is birthday wishes.
This is birthday
wishes.
So it's 3 birthdays this month. Yes.
It's 3 birthdays. Wow, that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. We have much to celebrate. Thank you, Queen Margaret. Absolutely. All right now. So you got the kings and queens. Y'all gonna party on the whole month.
Yeah.
That is all right. Yes. Now, and those of you who are watching tonight, and again, thank you, Queen Margaret. Listen, the great way. All right. Thank you, because this is all that apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Look at the trees and the roots of our amazing trees. Our Shannon, Grace Chappelle, our Trayvon, Wiz, our Livy, our my big sister Margaret. Listen, Auntie Kim, you understand? Yes. We're talking about the across generations, the footprints that you guys are putting down and sharing with other people on just how advanced. You understand? Because I love that. You pinpointed it, Shannon. Advanced. This is why you are the opulent one. Advanced. We have advanced across generations, and technically we are not smarter than our mothers or fathers or forefathers, our uncles and them, as Kirk Franklin said, on Blueberry and them. We are not smarter. It's about advanced, and it's okay. They had the technology they had, and they set the foundation for us. That part.
You do. Now,
which made us to grow.
I share this with you. My niece, we said before, Auntie Kim, that's my sister.
Yes.
But my niece, Anaya Rodwell. I just learned her major. She'll be attending Hampton University pretty soon.
All right, now Hampton in the house. Hampton U. Absolutely.
One of the HUs.
Exactly. You always make us mindful that one of the HUs.
Yeah, they'll say they're the real HU. Back and forth. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that, of course, Anaya, I just found out, will be majoring in biology with the medical track. So
excellent
in that route. So that goes to show you right there that as generations go on, the more advanced you get.
Absolutely.
The more advanced you can get, the more open. So she would be able, the way I see that is, she would be able to take that education that she's getting from the higher institution, and she would be able to apply that. But the school, going to school, your mission there is to learn and to advance.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's something right there, and that's just education. I don't want to make it seem like you're not able to be advanced unless you're college educated. That's not true.
Right. It's just a part of it. It's only a part of the pieces of pie.
Yeah, it's a part of
piece
her
of cake.
Advancement.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Her story.
Her advancement. Now she will be able to take that and not only advance herself in the career track and do education, she will be able to advance with the knowledge that she has and apply it to the community.
Across the world. Yeah.
Into the world. That's not to say that she is more smarter than my sister, and my sister's ignorant. That does not mean that that she doesn't understand. But this is the path she's going.
Yeah, it's the platform.
It's advancement. So if I were to rephrase that question, or I were to reply. Sorry.
Ooh, yeah. Are you more advanced?
I would say maybe a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, are you more advanced than your mother? Right, but not smarter. Right, but not
necessarily smarter. More advanced.
Exactly.
And that's by chance with certain things.
Exactly.
But then I'm not advanced in certain areas.
Right. When it all comes together, though. When it all comes together, that interconnection, like the spider web.
Yeah, you got to refer back to a lot of stuff, because clearly, whatever it was, we, and in this day and time, we learn this and things have advanced, but they did work something out to where we are now. So you can't, some of the things that previous generations had to survive through,
Exactly.
I don't even know if this generation
could have survived it.
Could have survived it, or could have really understood how to navigate
an inkling of it. Yeah, the emotional intelligence alone, it would just you can't even, you can't make up some of the stuff that happened to our forefathers, that happened to our parents, our great-great-grandparents. You couldn't even begin to think about it. You could never
how to navigate. And you know, especially if you you know, with us, you know, you hear stories. You know, my grandfather of you know, where you know, segregation and racism and all of that was just awful, you know, to deal with.
And it was like
they had a better understanding.
Yeah, it was like a part of their lives, and
you get
it was knitted into their lives.
You get the generation now. I've heard this. Some people in this generation. Well, I would have done. No, there was an understanding.
You would have done. What do I know? What do I know? What would I have done? I thought about that many times, Shannon. Like, what would I have done?
Yeah.
You know,
what you had to go through.
You had to. So you know, so yeah, advanced. That smarter than your mother is a whole different context, because now you're talking about comparative intelligence. You're talking about what makes us advanced, using what you have. And again, just like you said, the doctors have to go back in history. We all have to go back in history in order for us to move forward to our in order for us to maneuver in the present and go into the future. The dynamics of our intelligence is different because of the advancements. The dynamics in our family composition is different. It's all different. And so we just pretty much should be thankful for the opportunities to live through the changes and advance. And another big up to, you know, and women who are also getting into science, technology, engineering, and math as well. You know, the rivalry between men and women has also changed. It's becoming more equal. You know, it's and it depends on the field, and some is kind of on a slow grind. However, it's okay. It is advancing. There it is. Men and women are advancing together, depending on the field of study, depending on the occupation, and career and decision making. So here we are. We are advancing, but we are not smarter than our forefathers, because they made it the way they made it to help us to get here. So yeah, that's it. That is it. Those of you who are watching tonight, I hope and I know that you're going to keep this conversation going. Eddie and Ben, if you're watching tonight from Tavern Community Co-working Space, also Sam, and also another amazing gentleman I met called Ken, named Ken from Connecticut. I'll be reaching out to you as well. And and also Ariel, those of you who are watching us on YouTube, and some of the people I just mentioned also started to follow us on YouTube and IG. We are Simple, Not Basic 2023 at IG, and JTIR Forum 1 at Just Us at YouTube. So, you know, those are our basics, our platforms right now. And also, we're at juststopitms.com. And you can also leave us some stuff at Just Stop It MS, which is Just Stop It Mind Shift, because we got the mind and the heart to shift and advocate the way mental health is demonstrated, the way mental health is supported among the media. So we are now joining more media partners who really have the same heart and mind, reflective of the same heart and mind and mission that we have. So we love you guys for the support. We love you for sharing. We love you for just staying with us. We are going to be a year old this summer. So this is why we're kickstarting, celebrating birthdays in this month, and we're going to keep the celebration rolling on the Pit Stop. So please come back on Sunday. We still putting it down on about our peer support, the Big Sister Club, and the Big Bro Club, the Gray Way. So please support. Please find out more about it on YouTube. You'll see some of our reels. We've been talking about it, and you also can talk with us about it at Simple Not Basic 2023 on IG. Send us some suggestions on what we need to talk about as men, and how we need to operate as mentors and advocates among the youth culture, among people with disabilities, with veterans, among men and women, young people. Again, we've got to do it together. I'm just saying, like the spider, we got to do it together. Knitted, interconnected. So please, also, this friendly. You want to share the friendly disclaimer, Shannon? You want to share that again?
Let's see where it is. Where it is?
If you can, it's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do my best. The information in this video is not intended nor implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. All content is to be considered advice. So basically, we are here for you. We advocate for you, but it does not mean that you should not seek the proper medical treatment if necessary. This is a guide, and this is a safe space for you to chat, for us to exchange information, for us to provide support. But please definitely seek the proper mental health advocacy and treatment. Thank you.
Absolutely. Way to go, opulent one. Hey, birthday girl. I love it.
Yes.
Listen, we're going to party with you.
So good. You did that so well.
There you go. Didn't she do that? Didn't she do that? I'm telling you. It was plain thing. She is on fire. Absolutely. Yes, now. You got it. Hey, word on the street. You got it. Absolutely. So, yes, now. So, please come back with us on Sunday. And please have the best rest of a phenomenal week. Do your best. Be patient with you. Don't worry about other stuff you can't change. It will change on its own. Trey, take us up out of here as we celebrate our men. This is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and we celebrate men. We celebrate you guys. Come on back with us and tell us some more. Share more with us as we celebrate life with you and advocate for you. Dr. Ken, we love you. And also the dad mentality. Any shout outs, you guys?
Well, we already know who the highlight is of the month. I'm going to shout out my mom, Shannon Grace Propels, bro, on June 7th. I want to also say a shout out to my cousin Tyrone, who her birthday is tomorrow. That's
all right, cousin Ty.
And I also want to highlight my sister's birthday, Olivia, who's going to be born. I'm sorry, her birthday is on June 21st. So I want to shout out.
Absolutely.
I like y'all as the Geminis of the group, and then I forgot what the after the 21st day, but for the Gemini, shout out to my Gemini mom, my Gemini.
All right now. And we're going to keep partying with them and celebrating life with them in every way we possibly can. Because, listen, we don't know what tomorrow will be. We just want to be a part of this. We are the salt of the earth and flavor each other's life. Keep flavoring, family, and find out what those flavors are. All right. Peace, love, and joy. Smooches.
All right. I'll catch you. All right. Thanks so much. All right, y'all. Sorry for the technical difficulties with my microphone. I promise that I'll figure that out so I can give y'all the best audio quality I possibly can give y'all. But once again, I do want to shout out my sister, my cousin, my mom, as far as my mother, June 7th, as far as my cousin, Taiwan, June 6th, and my birthday princess, my little sister, Olivia, June 21st. So I would love to catch you guys on Wednesday, next Wednesday, as well as next Sunday coming up. Just Topic shows are from 8 to 9 on Sundays, and then we have Wednesday shows, which is from 7 to 8, like this one here. It carries a little over, but we have the technical difficulties that we have to get around sometimes, but that's okay. So if you like this, please make sure you like, share, subscribe on YouTube. We are floating around different platforms. We have a new website, so it's some things in development. I'm excited to see where things go. I'm ready to see where we're headed. So we'll catch you next time. All right, y'all. Good night.
No such thing. That doesn't happen. So they put you out. What? Tell them. Just can you give a wide or a paraphrase or something to kind of let people know, like, what is the climate like? Do they help people? Do they? Is it like? Let the people know. Everybody that's on the audience is watching. You know, let the people know. Maybe they might hear something that might, I don't know, it might click.
Back when I was in there, when you came in, they put you on one side. I think it was like the A side or the B side, I can't remember. But when you come in, it's the side on the left-hand side. When you come in, you got 3 months to try to find a job, get yourself together, look for employment. If you're trying to collect disability, that's fine. Try to collect your disability.